I feel like when we get together, it's taking a collective in-breath and a collective exhale, allowing us all to feel the relaxation together, to slow down, to understand that there's no rush. There's nothing that we need to get to, and there really is no urgency. And I do truly believe that when we do that we actually relieve the world of much of the tightness and angst that we place upon it due to our own urgency. Welcome to You Are the Journey, the podcast where we explore the profound depths of the human experience. I'm your host, SIMRAN, and together we'll dive into life's unfolding, its openings, growth, expansion, and illumination. In this space, we reflect on what it means to soften into our truest selves, radiate our inner light, and aspire to align with the vision and purpose of our souls to create revolutionary purpose, fulfillment, and joy in life. Personal reflections, contemplations, and insights to help you become the best version of yourself while embracing the unique path that is yours to walk. You are not on a journey, you are the journey. The focus of today's show it's about the state of being that can be with every moment, and then also learn how to transcend the moment. We're not really transcending anything externally. What we are here to do is to transcend ourselves, to transcend the bindings of the mind, the guardedness of the heart, the constriction of the body, and the holdback of our truth. You are the journey from unconscious living to conscious living, from lower self to highest self, from limitation and constriction to abundance and expansion. You are the prayer, the very act of prayer, and you are the prayer, the one who prays, the one who decrees what this experience will be through your I am. And when I say I am, I mean the verbal statements that you express, but I also mean the thoughts that swirl within you, albeit conscious or unconscious. We create that world outside of us as a reflection to gauge where we are, to have an understanding of what's possible and where we can still find a place of transcendence. We create these amazing experiences of challenge and obstacle just so that we can witness ourselves in the climb. Have you ever gone on a hike and you start off at the bottom with this idea of what it will feel like to reach the top of the mountain? And we start off on that journey, one foot in front of the other, and that initial incline all of a sudden feels more tedious. It's not that it's particularly hard, but for some reason the breath gets labored, the legs feel weighty, and each step feels like, oh my gosh, I've got so long to go before I reach that place. But we keep going, and we enjoy the scenery along the way. Sometimes we stop to catch our breath. Other times we get excited and we speed up. In many moments, there's a constant incline where you have to breathe and push, breathe and push. And then there are moments of relief where there's a respite of downhill trek, where all of a sudden the muscles get to relax and we kind of get to flow down until the next incline. And eventually we do make it to the very top if we don't give up, if we don't let our own mind sabotage us or our physical bodies, if we don't get overwhelmed by the heat of the moment, and if we allow ourselves to have that connection of oneness to the environment that we're in. That is transcendence. It's as simple as that, and as easy as that. It's to become one with the moment, to find your satisfaction, your contentment, and your joy in each step as the journey. And along the way, you'll discover the unconscious living, and you'll step more into conscious living. You'll meet that lower self, and you'll rise to that higher self more and more. There's no end to that higher self. You can keep going. You're infinite. You're limitless. And we realize where we've been in limitation so that we can continue to expand into abundance. We can see and feel the constriction, and we can move beyond that and feel the stretch of expansion. We can also look back and see how we've been imprisoned, and we can give ourselves our own freedom. We can be the liberator, the liberated, and the liberation. This journey as you is the most extraordinary gift you've been given, and the free will choice that you have is the moment to choose how you will perceive life. You may not be able to control what occurs outside of you within life, but you do have the power to have choice of what goes on inside of you through that. I created a really beautiful meditation. If you go to the article on presence in my Substack at Beyond the Illusion, and it is an experience, an expression of transcendence, meditation that I title Om Ashe Namaste Amen, because this is your true name, something sacred, something beyond words or thoughts, and entered into only through sound, sacred sound. The question is, once you experience that, will you let yourself remain there, or will you choose to return to the play of the world? Because you can bring that sacred harmonic into your life as being, and really either one is fine, but you must realize what you are choosing as the journey of you, so that you understand then what you encounter. Begin to learn how to relax your body into life's experience, to release your identity more and more, and to loose the mind so that you can be available for something more than you are in this moment, and more than you are in the next moment, and more than you are in the next moment. You will reach the peaks of the mountain higher than you thought you could perceive. You will find more expanded views and more powerful than the current version of you. Meet yourself at that altar of renewed understanding, inside the breath, inside of sound and connection, inside of timelessness, inside of beauty, the beauty that you are, the beauty that the world is, and the brilliance of the entire human experience. Feel the relaxation together to understand that there's no rush. There's nothing that we need to get to, and there really is no urgency. And I do truly believe that when we do that we actually relieve the world of much of the tightness and angst that we place upon it due to our own urgency. Breathe, that we slow down, that we remember, that we come home, home sweet home, that we enliven ourselves with presence, with pure presence. Divine One, let us meet in the peaks and the valleys of life with the vibratory response of the infinite, with infinite love and eternal knowing. Meet me in that place. Meet me with your whole heart, your pure self, and the curiosity to see how much more you are. In love, of love, with love and as love, I am SIMRAN. Be well. I am deeply grateful for your presence today in joining me for You Are the Journey. As we continue to explore the depths of our human experience, remember that every step you take is a vital part of your sacred evolution. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please take a moment to subscribe, rate, and share this podcast with others who might benefit from these conversations. and I hope you'll stay connected through my Substack newsletter and community titled Beyond the Illusion. Your support helps us draw in a community dedicated to personal growth and collective awakening. I invite you to carry the insights we've shared into your daily life and allow them to guide you toward fulfillment and joy. Keep radiating your light and nurturing your soul's purpose. Remember, you are not on a journey, you are the journey, and every moment is an opportunity for transformation. Until we meet again, in love, of love, with love, and as love, I am SIMRAN. Be well.